What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate y'all coming. I got another good one for y'all today. So Tom McDonald drops a video today. The name of the video is Me versus You. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into it and see what it's all about.
I'm the one that you hate for making America great, and I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're.
That's kind of obvious what that's about. So we're literally going Republican against Democrat on this one. Oh boy. Tom back to his norm. Love it. Let's start.
One that you hate for making America great, and I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof. There ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up. My kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president, a racist, homophobic, tried to overthrow democracy, and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again, like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted.
That's some strong accusations on both sides, to be 100% honest. However, groceries are super expensive. And in the last, 3.5 years now, they've doubled in price. That part cannot be argued. There's other things too. Tom is just coming out with his elbows first on this one.
Going up, my kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up. Your president, a racist, homophobic, tried to overthrow democracy, and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again, like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is talk trash. Drag queens in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop playing stupid. You screwing up the youth, and all the children are our future. You don't care about the kids. Look at
is going on. Yo, so look, being 100% honest, there's garbage on both sides of the house, right? The Republicans have got bad shit, and so does the Democrats, right? The unfortunate part is, if you pay attention, we're all kind of just fucked in the end, because regardless of who's in the office, how much say do we really have on what they get to do up there, right? They kind of just do what they want, whatever kind of aligns with what they need. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they say that they go through and vote for this and that, but I feel like a lot of that stuff really is rigged anyway. Being 100% honest, but something that has to be said. And it's like, look at what's been going on over the last few years. Gas was cheaper before Trump left office. COVID started before Trump left office, and a lot of people lost their jobs during that time, right? And then after the whole COVID thing started to subside, then people started going back to work. And then somebody tried to take credit for all of those people going back to work. It wasn't really so much that any new jobs were created or anything, but that is what it is. But then gas prices kept going up. They didn't slow down. And anybody who's realistic about it, we all understand, there was a bunch of documents that were signed when the new president came into office. And they definitely make a difference when it comes to how our country produces certain commodities, and which drives the prices of things up or down. So, yeah, it's those far-reaching effects, or those third and fourth order of effects, however you want to word it. Those things down the line that are affected by the decisions that are made in certain places, that's kind of the things that actually matter. A lot of times that aren't thought about.
All the school shootings, you're pro-gun, it's your fault. Stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it. They put you on the left and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it.
I'm just going to say this about that. When I watched the last election, right, as I usually do every year, and I'm watching, and I noticed that sometime around 11 o'clock ish at night, an unusual thing happened, right? Normally, once they start counting votes, they don't stop counting votes until there's no more votes to count. It's a 24-hour-a-day thing because, strangely enough, there's a lot of people that live in the United States. Now, because of that, it takes a long time and a lot of people counting endlessly in order to complete the counts. Now, at around 11 o'clock at night, the counting just stopped. Trump was in the lead by a pretty decent margin that I remember. I don't remember specific numbers, nor do I really care. However, I know that after about an hour of realizing that this count wasn't going to change, I decided, I was like, yeah, something's going on. So I went to bed. And then about 9 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and checked it again. Well, actually, was it at 9 o'clock? I don't know. Whatever time it was that I woke up. But it was around 9 o'clock that I remember checking it. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Biden was back in the lead. Or Biden was in the lead. And I was like, when did that happen? Almost as if they paused long enough to be like, pump the brakes. We need to see how many votes we need to alter this a little bit. Well, I know a lot of people are probably going to watch this and they're going to see me say this and they're going to lose their fucking minds. I don't care. Because that couldn't look more like it was rigged. I'm just saying, never in any time in the history of a presidential election have I ever seen voting, the counting for votes, completely stop. It usually is a 24-hour thing that gradually ascends in numbers day and night until it's done counting. It didn't happen like that this last time. Admittedly makes me nervous about what's going to happen this time. Just saying. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. get you screaming. Screaming. My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the...
Okay, so to touch on that a little bit, I find it strange that as soon as the current administration came into office, literally stopped all progress on the wall that was started. However, recently, it has been made apparent that the rest of the wall is now needed. And now we're going to finish the wall. It's also been noticed that gas prices are now going down. Coincidentally, it's election year. Something to think about, I think.
The law, walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for...
I personally feel the pandemic did not end because of the Biden little umbrella of people. I think mostly it ended because people stopped giving a shit about it. That's my opinion. Enough people in this world kind of forced the hand because there was like, this doesn't make sense anymore. So they stopped caring about what the government was saying. That's just what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me.
Is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack. I don't care about that, honestly. He's raising all our wages. He can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life. A woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating it like birth control. You're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever. Go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay.
Hold the hell up. Okay. So I can't let that one pass. He botched the fuck out of that entire thing. He gave away billions of dollars of military equipment to the enemy. Like, the absolute stupidest way to meet a timeline. That's essentially what it was. He didn't care about anything else but meeting the timeline of getting out of that country that, if my memory serves me correctly, Trump set that timeline. The correct thing to have done was extend that timeline so we could not only pull our troops out, right, without incident, by the way, but also be able to pull our troops out with our equipment. It probably would have taken another year, but better it take another year to pull all of our equipment with us and not lose billions and billions of dollars on it. But it would have been done in a safer manner and one that actually makes sense. But what do I know?
You're so clever. Go ahead, make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better. There'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn.
Hey, that's a good question. What's the current government doing for homeless veterans? I still see hundreds of them out there on the streets. I would love anything for this channel to finally just absolutely blow up so that I could try my best to take what monetization I get from this channel to go help a homeless veteran. Ultimately, that's the goal for my channel. I'll be more than happy to make vlogs about it too. But I'm telling you right now, I still see just as many homeless vets now as I ever have before. Yep.
For all our freedom, homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk. All you got is mean tweets. It's free speech. Call the cops. Dog, you defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave.
I agree with that. 100%. Nobody asked you to stay. It's not even a requirement. Although I will say this, that most all other countries have requirements for you to live there. It's like, I feel like the United States really has the least amount of requirements for you to become a citizen. It's like, I don't know a lot about other countries. I know Germany, you have like no way about it. Like you have to take a test. You have to take a spoken test and speak fluent German to become a German citizen and live in Germany. I have a friend that had to do that. But that's not 100% required here in America. Like, as long as you can pretty much like half-ass understand about half of what somebody says to you, you're good to go. In whatever language, not just English.
We'll be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie. If you don't like it, you can leave. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming. No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what they hate.
I 100% agree with that. It doesn't matter what side that you're on. It doesn't matter who you're going for, who you're going against or whatever. It's like both sides are just preaching at you to hate the other side. Flat out. I have a lot of conservative views. There's no secret in that. But at the same time, it's like there's a lot of things that I can't align with because quite simply, it just doesn't make sense. It is what it is. I'm not going to go into it because I really don't want to. But it just, I don't, let's move on.
It's free doom. They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
Absolutely killer as always. Tom, I love it when you do this kind of stuff. I really do. Because it's enough to scratch the surface to make people talk. And the sad part is, it's just like you say, it's like people can't have that conversation without just shitting on somebody, on each other. It's in my opinion, it's stupid. But where are we without these conversations, right? The government as a whole, it's just like I said earlier, I feel like they're just there to pin us against each other. I love everybody. until you give me a reason not to, why not, you know? But it is what it is. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed this. Tom killing it as always. Nova Rockefeller, by the way, killing it as always, because the whole Tom being on both sides of the screen thing, like, that's I like it. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. If you made it this far in the video, do me a favor, hit that sub button, like, share with a friend. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.